I thought I'd do another Blu-ray update. And first up, it's Jim Henson's The Dark Crystal, which is an amazing film. And I just recently watched and I thought it was phenomenal. It's kind of cool because you're like immersed in a world with the Muppets. And they actually feel like real people. So you're really immersed into a world watching this film. And it's some of it reminds me kind of Fraggle Rock, but the characters in this film are really human-like, which is really cool to see and really original to see in this film. And it's a really dark film, and one of the characters in the film actually gets stabbed, and I was like, whoa, this is hardcore for a Jim Henson film, you know. But that's what was so great about it. It was groundbreaking, and the scenery looks beautiful in the film, and all the creatures are all alive, you know, all the backgrounds, you know. It's amazing. Check out this film, The Dark Crystal. It's really worth checking out. I don't want to go into too much detail because I don't want to ruin it, but you will love this film. Go check it out. Okay, next up, it's The Labyrinth, which is my favorite film. And by the way, I give the quality of The Dark Crystal at 10 out of 10. I love this film, too. And David Bowie is amazing in this film. Jennifer Connelly is amazing in this film, too. And this has to be my favorite film by Jim Henson. And it's because I love the music, and I can just watch this film like a million times. I love The Dark Crystal, but Labyrinth just holds a special place in my heart. Just the soundtrack, the music, everything just flows so nicely in this film. And it's kind of cool because it's like two worlds come together. It's kind of like the Muppet world meets the human world, and seeing you know, humans interact with the Muppets and making this world so real. It's kind of like there's a really nice scene with Jennifer Connelly, and she's in this like junkyard, and she thinks that she's home, and she just opens her door, and it goes right into the Muppet world. It's just this completely immersed experience, and being in this Muppet world, and just seeing David Bowie like sing, and like him just doing his act in this film, like just amazing. This is definitely probably one of my favorite childhood films ever. I would say my favorite childhood film ever is The Never-Ending Story, and this actually holds second place. And I would definitely put now that I've seen The Dark Crystal, I would definitely put this on my list too. I think these are two amazing films, and they're two very different films, because this one's kind of like a musical. It's kind of like the humans interacting with the Muppets. And this one's kind of like a dark, gritty Muppet film. And they're both good. I like them both, but I just love David Bowie, and you know, I respect him as an artist so much, and he's just amazing in this film. He's like, dance, baby, dance. And he's like, you know, he does this dance in the film, and it's crazy insane, like. And like I always love this film. It's amazing. Check out The Labyrinth. It kicks ass, you know. Just watch it. It's awesome, man. And check out Dark Crystal. I give both of these films a 10 out of 10 on quality. I was really amazed by the quality on the Blu-ray disc of The Labyrinth. I remember watching the DVD of The Labyrinth and not being impressed. I was like, it's okay. Not that much better than a VHS. And then I checked the Blu-ray. I was very impressed. Amazing transfer. I was impressed with The Dark Crystal too, with the quality. Next up, it's the Boondock Saints, and this is of course the original Boondock Saints, which is the badass Boondock Saints. You know, I checked out the sequel, not that impressed. Let me tell you that. There's just some like girl trying to play like William Dafoe's part, and she's all like. So and then they came in like this, and like, and you're just like, it's not as good as original. I mean, this is the original Boondock Saints film. This is the one to see. I wouldn't even watch the sequel again. Like, doesn't even hold a flame to the original. And you know, I just love this film. William Dafoe, how he interacts with the Boondock Saints and how he says what happened is just amazing. And you don't get that in the sequel. He just comes in at the end. You're just like, what a ripoff! Like, he should have been in the film all along. Like, I don't like the sequel that much, but the original is a classic, and I love this film. And my favorite scene has to be the scene where one of the Boondock Saints he takes the he picks up the toilet and he throws it on the mob boss's head. That is the best scene in this film, and I'll always remember that scene. It kicks ass. That is the most phenomenal scene in this film, and that's the one I always remember, and it's just totally badass, and everyone will remember that scene. No matter how many times they do it in a new movie, if there's a toilet hitting somebody's head, you know the Boondock Saints did it first. This is definitely the most badass film with like Irish vigilantes. This is the film, and it's amazing. You gotta check it out. It was done on a low budget. It was actually a lot of it was filmed in Vancouver, and it's an amazing movie. What can I tell you? Boondock Saints kicks ass, yo. Check it out. Alright, next up it's The Thing. Cool thing about this film, my dad actually got to see the filming of this film before I was born. He was living up in Stewart, working as a miner, and he actually got to see the making of the film, and he said that they were like filming the movie at nighttime, and he would go into the mine, right, a lot, and he would, because it was right on his way to work when he went to the mine. And when he would go into work, he would see them filming the film. And he said he saw like them blowing stuff up and like explosions and stuff. It's crazy. So I was like, I gotta check this movie out. But I actually saw the filming of the movie before I was born, so I gotta check it out. So it's it's a classic from 1982, and it's a remake by John Carpenter, by the way. And John Carpenter's a fantastic filmmaker, maker of Halloween and so on. And it stars Kurt Russell, of course. And he's amazing in this film. And he's just, killing aliens everywhere, shooting them, blowing their heads off and shit. And it's an awesome movie. And what makes the film so good is the fact that you don't know who the aliens are. There's all these people in the film, and you're always wondering, oh, is this guy an alien? Is that guy an alien? He's like, I'll prove I'm not an alien. I'm going to cut my hand and show you. And you don't know who it is. It's a guessing game. And that's what makes the film so great. And they even set one guy on fire because they know he's an alien. He's like all morphing and stuff. It's crazy. And it comes with a lot of stuff, DTS HD Master Audio, DTS Digital Surround Sound Dolby Digital. It's 1 hour and 49 minutes long. Comes with a picture-in-picture, by the way. And yeah, it's amazing. And great commentary by John Carpenter on here. Very funny, by the way. And you'll love it. So I would totally suggest going out and buying this Blu-ray disc. Totally worth the price tag. If you haven't seen The Thing, check it out. I watched it. I was impressed. I think it's a classic, and everyone should go see it. It's definitely one of the best remakes of all time. The Thing. One of the best. So great job, John Carpenter, and have a great night, everybody. Check all those Blu-rays out that I told you. They're all classics. So have a great night, everyone.